Subject 34394 has been stable for 2 weeks after the bonding. I could hear Dr. Carlton speak to his assistant with so much excitement you could mistaken him for a kid on Christmas morning, sitting on the floor in the middle of a room. No cage with clean glass walls and bright lights that were almost blinding to look at. A table was beside me with a protective cylinder enclosure to contain a very dangerous parasite on it, now sat open with nothing in it. Only wearing a light blue hospital gown with a flowery-looking pattern on it, hanging lousily around my neck going a little further down my chest that I was comfortable with. My knotted hair collar locks messy lay on my shoulders as pull my knees closer to my chest trying to hide myself. I heard taps on the glass, most likely the DR beckoning me to look at him so he could speak with me. Slowly lifting my head to rest on my knees, I see Dr. Carlton smile at me. The doctor wasn't a bad-looking guy, but defiantly not my type. He had shortish, dark brown, almost black hair styled nicely upwards, a darker skin color that suited his complexion quite well. He always had the same choice of wear, a gray suit jacket, gray dress pants with a black turtleneck shirt underneath, and to top it all off, a white lab coat. He looked like a nice man until you look into his eyes. His almost black eyes that once looked at me with kindness and comfort, now look at me with evil intent and greed. I hate this guy. Venom mine repain in Earth, Quirk. Venom has been talking to me for our last 2 weeks I have been here, and let me tell you he is annoying as they get. Hey Yan. Guess what? He spoke with me, intent to get an answer. Tilting my head to the side in a puppy-like manner, to indicate I wanted him to continue, hoping for it to be good news saying I can leave this hell. You are the first one to successfully bond with the symbiote without dying. Now that you are stable, we will start your training to be the greatest weapon. Staring at him wide-eyed, I looked at him in disbelief, swallowing to help cure my dry mouth, hoping my voice won't crack when I speak. But I thought you said I could leave when the tests were over? I spoke with fear in my voice. Oh no, my little weapon. See, I only said that because I thought you would have died in that experiment. Meaning you would leave this earth forever. I whimpered at the thought of leaving this earth because of a stupid parasite. I'm not a parasite. He hates it when I call him that. The only reason I let you be a part of this experiment was because of the look in your eyes when you begged me to give you a quirk. So sad being a quirkless nobody, living on the streets like a rat. He spoke in forced sadness, whipping a fake tear from his eye, mocking me for being desperate to save my siblings. Sure, it was a studpit idea to go to a lab not knowing what they would to you. But I was the oldest out of them all, being 18 years older than Phil, who was the youngest. He had brown hair, tan skin with the biggest, most innocent and beautiful blue eyes. The second oldest was Ray, and I was still older than me by 6 years. Ray had black hair covering one of his pitch black eyes, and I would always tease him about being a little emo. The middle child was Emma, cute little girl with orange hair and the most vibrant green eyes. She was always too kind for her own good. Letting my head drop back onto my knees, trying to hold back tears of worry and homesickness, hoping they were all right. When I was 12, I was put into an orphanage because I was quirkless. I don't remember my family much because I never spent time with them, so it's all a blur. I stayed in that playcare till I was 18 and desisted. I needed to save myself and the children. It looked like lovely and happy loving family at the orphanage, but on the inside it was like hell itself. The mother had a tracking quirk and would use it to her advantage. She knew where we were at all times and we could not escape. She would throw us in a place we called the basement. She would chain us to a wall and wait till we were properly punished. Most painful and soul-breaking thing I have ever been through. You could be down there for days before you could leave that shithole. Abuse us for not being good children, even I did nothing wrong. I would always try and protect the others. I had it the worst, but it was worth it. One night I had enough about mother's bullshit and packed up my stud. Emma and Ray walked in on me, leaving, so I needed to take them with me. But Emma, having such a kind heart, wanted to save all the kids. There was no way we could do that. It would be hard just us, but to think all the kids. So I did the only thing I could think of. I picked them up and started to leave without a word. Everyone was asleep, so Emma had to be quiet if she didn't want to go in the basement. But with Emma being as stubborn as ever, woke up little Phil, who came out of his room because of the ruckus. Cursing to myself why I cared so much. That night I made a promise I intend to keep. Okay, Emma, I'll make you a promise. If you shut up and leave with me right now, we will come back and save everyone else. I say in a hushed, serious voice, hoping she would leave the others for a while. She stopped, looked at me with thinking face, debating if we should leave or not. After a couple seconds of silence, Emma raises her hand while he pinky finger out to me. Pinky promise? She questioned with the most hopeful face I have ever seen. Pinky promise? I said as I interlock out pinky fingers together. After that, all I can remember is running through the forest as fast as my legs could take me with an extra human attached to me, who was Phil. Ray and Emma only a couple steps behind me as we ran away from the prison we called home. After a couple of weeks, we found us homeless, abandoned on the street, starving to death. In the 3 years we were alone, I did awful things like steal, cheat, sex, kill if I really had to for our survival. I needed to keep that promise and get us out of here alive. Me and the kids were not related by blood, but that didn't matter to us. We was each other as brothers and sisters to the end. There was only one person who was kind enough to help us. And it was not one of the _hat heroes. It was a boy my age, maybe slightly older. I don't remember much, but he sure was the best hero I ever saw. Red hair that spiked in every which what, and the beautiful blue eyes that saved out lives. He giving us food and got yelled at for it. The only thing that is crystal clear in my mind is I didn't thank him for saving my life and the way his father yelled his name. Tia. Present time. Okay, Tez. Training will start tomorrow, so get excited. Dr. Shithead said, failing at hiding that I'm just a lab rat now. Dr. C, I was wondering what the training is going to be tomorrow? I say in a shy and anxious voice, prying it's nothing deadly. Oh, curious one, my little pet, but I guess I could tell you for being so good. We want to see how much fire it take to kill you. He said in a way to happy tone to be mentally stable. Oh hell no, we are getting the fuck out of here. What? Venom scream in my head, giving me the ultimate headache. With Dr. Dick's back to me, my body started moving on its own with black liquid surrounding my body. I feel like I'm growing, but it's hard to tell. It's like seeing the world through someone else's eyes. The doctor turns around for me to see the look of horror on his face. Ryan. I'm hungry as balls. Let's eat, Venom said like a predator had found its prey. The thing that confuses me is that everyone's face paled when he hissed that. Aren't I the only one that can hear him? With one big screech, I Venom start running forward full speed and punching the glass. Free from the glass cage, Venom goes on a rampage, eating every head you can see. The lab's workers' quirks had no effect on me. One Perone killed after another. Escaping the maze-like building, I'm introduced with the dark night sky filled with stars. I learned the place I was in was on top of a hill, and I can see the city lights in the distance. Venom calming down at the sight shrinks to my normal size. Looking down at my body, I'm still surrounded but by the dark, skin-tight sweet. Venom, you can go back into my body now, no more people to hurt us. I say, kind of feeling bad for eating people heads. But where's the fun in walking? He says and helps me extend my arm, and a black web flies out into the trees. Taking hold of the web, unsure if I'll die or not, I swing my way back into the city. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss anything I post.